Are you looking for a monitor that allows you to have all of your apps open and be ultra productive? Let's unbox and set up this enormous curved business monitor from Philips, part of their 6000 series. Its model number is 34B2U6603CH and is as large as the box. On the front of the box, it shares some key details which include a 34-inch or 86.3cm display. It's a WQHD display, so wide Quad HD display with a resolution of 3440 by 1440. There's also Thunderbolt 4 connectivity, display HDR 400, built-in web camera which has auto framing, Windows Hello so easy sign-in options, noise cancellation built in, and the ability to use multi-view. Then it's iSafe certified with a rating of RPF 40. So pause here and check out the small little pictograms showing you how to unpack your monitor. First up we have our energy rating here, so it's an F energy rating. Then we have our quick start guide, and it's full of information as well as all the cables provided in the box, but we're going to go through all those. And also you've got user information and your warranty. So a little hefty booklet there to read through. First up is your HDMI cable. This will be used to connect my Mac Mini as well as my MacBook Pro, and also connect the consoles for a little bit of gaming. Then we have our DisplayPort connection. So again, this could be used to connect into a PC. So there's multiple different ports that we'll share and go through after we check out these cables. Then we have the first of our plug options. So this is an EU plug and a kettle lead connection. So EU with the two rounded pins. Also in the box is our USB/Thunderbolt connection cable here. So reversible, can go in either way. This will be used to connect my MacBook Pro, but also offer power delivery. Then finally, what I'm going to use, as we're based here in the UK, is our 3-pin plug, which is white, similar to the same design of the stand, which is silver. Also in the box, we're going to find our base plate and our stand or column. So this is our base plate, a square design, rubberized feet, and you've got a turning pad in the middle. And you've got the locking nut there to add your stand or column into. You've got a little bit of cable management there, which are plastic little clips, so please be careful with those. Also under the box there was this little bit of information about configuration as well for your monitor. Then finally we do have our column or our stands that will go into the base plate. You've got your mounting brackets, and then you've got cable management a little bit at the bottom as well. Really strong, really sturdy, and that just mounts onto that screw thread at the bottom, and you can then screw that in underneath. Well, we've still got room. Let's take off this bit of packaging, and then we get to take a look at our monitor in a lot closer detail. And first up, let's have a look at the back of our monitor. On the back, we have a charcoal textured design. First off, I want to just point out you have a VESA mount, which is 100 by 100, so to connect a desk arm if you wish. And also it provides a Kensington lock, so you can lock down your monitor. However, I can't see someone sneaking this away very easily. Now let's switch up and look at the ports that are available. Starting with our HDMIs, they're 2.0 and you've got two of those. You've got your display port, which is 1.4, and you've got one of those. You've got your Thunderbolt 4 port, you've got one of those that offers power delivery up to 100 watts. You can also see another port that's USB-C that offers 15 watts. Then also you have a USB-C 1 port as well as an Ethernet connection and two USB-A's. Switching over to the left hand side of your monitor, then we have our dedicated power switch to turning your monitor on and off to save that power, and you have your kettle lead connection. Also on the left hand side when stood up, you have a further two USB-A's, one of them being fast charging, another USB-C port as well, which is 45 watts of charging, and then audio out. So much ports and connections on this monitor that you should be able to connect every device. And please let me know if you are struggling. I want to know how many devices you are actually trying to connect to this monitor. Also down that left hand side you'll notice this little lever, which is a headphone rest. So that's a really great option here. Pull that down and you can place your headphones on here. Then looking at our buttons, so these three buttons here which are on your left hand side when stood up, these control your microphone and your web camera and all linked to the built-in web camera. And then switching to the right hand side when stood up, you have your buttons here that control your menu and on-screen menu options. So we'll go through these. So that's your input, you're selecting different options for presets, and then diving deep into the menu settings to see what's available and what you can change and adjust. Our final step before getting it set up is to add our column and stand to our monitor. So using the two front teeth, put those in first and press down. This will lock the column and the base plate into place. There's a small little button you can use underneath on the base plate that will actually allow you to take it off. So teeth in, push down, and it'll click in very strongly. So now let's get it all set up. With our mammoth monitor unboxed and set up, we are ready to be productive and get to work. First, we have my Mac Mini connected to the HDMI, allowing me to create content with Canva, Final Cut Pro, iMovie, and of course the Adobe Suite. And when time comes to share across my social media platforms, I can have every channel open and I'm able to share content really quickly. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe today and hit that notification bell that will let you know when I create new videos in the future. Next, we have my MacBook Pro, which is connected to the Thunderbolt connection, which can charge my device as well as extending my display, giving me more room and lets me see every app open possible. Or even if you want to just sit back after a hard day, you can watch a movie. Currently watching the Mission Impossible film, so let me know in the comments below what is your favorite action film and I'll check it out. So as you saw, we still have the options to connect other devices as well via the USB-C connections, the other HDMI connection which I'm utilizing and connecting my PS5 or the Xbox Series X, and there's still options to charge peripherals. As you'll see, there's a phone in the middle of my monitor sat on the base plate charging away. So there's so many options, which is great to see. One of its other key features is its built-in web camera. So it's got a little pop-up web camera there with Windows Hello, auto framing, and able to offer noise cancellation for busy households or busy offices. So to finish, let me share some more key details. It's a VA LCD panel. It's focused more towards office and productive work over gaming, as you'd want an IPS panel. Having 16.7 million colors will allow images and presentations to come to life. 4 milliseconds response time is great again for a monitor that works with you 9 to 5 work, and even a bit of gaming on the side. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I will try to answer them in my review, as I have done previously. This giant monitor is sure to make you more productive and able to complete all of your tasks and have that great feel-good factor for the rest of the day. There will be a link in the video description to Philips to learn more, as well as a link to Amazon UK, where you can purchase this monitor currently on sale for £555. If you enjoyed this video and want more, check out my latest videos here and also subscribe today.